was reloading, loading. Has it happened with you all? Okay, okay. So whenever class 12 result is there, given that everyone checks the result at the same time, the website slows down and you are unable to open the result at the same time, right? All of you would have faced it. But let's say that how many of you love watching cricket matches? Of course, all of you would love watching cricket matches, and nowadays every match is streamed on Hotstar. So let's say there is India versus Pakistan ka match, and then there is last over going on, and your favorite batsman is batting, and India is just about to win. Now, if at that time internet slows down or it starts reloading on a screen, will it not be very irritating for you? And has it ever happened so? It doesn't happen so. Has it ever happened? Hotstar is able to, so many people are watching, like almost the entire country watches the match at the same time. Yes, IPL final, if I say India versus Pakistan or India playing in any World Cup match, the final World Cup match, everyone is watching. All people globally are watching. It doesn't slows down, it doesn't hampers. You are able to watch the match live. So there is some difference that CBSE board results, you see the screen crashing, you're not able to open it. Whereas Hotstar is able to serve millions of users at the same time, and that difference is because of the scalability factor. Okay, what is scalability? If the number of users increase suddenly, let's say if you have your own website, आपने अपना website बना लिया. Today there are 5 users which are your friends. Tomorrow there are 50, maybe all your college mates, few of your college mates. Then there are 500, all students across all the campuses. Let's say you have 50,000 visitors on your website, and it can be 50 million also. Then based upon the number of users as they are rising, you need to increase the number of servers so we can handle the load, right? So for that, scalability is taken care of by the cloud company, cloud service provider companies. Okay. Speed, everybody loves speed. 10 minute mein, you're getting Blinkit or Zepto delivery. It is very, you feel happy that at your home you're getting all these services. Nobody wants to wait. Whenever you're hungry, you just want quick options. Maybe you prefer ordering online, right? Similarly, developers, they're launching apps. What they want is, let's say you are a developer, you have made an amazing product. You want that the entire world should get to see what I'm building. That will be your thought process. And you want it to happen within minutes. You cannot wait it for months. So if you're working on something and you want to deliver, then in that case, speed matters a lot. And then these cloud company service providers, they ensure speed and security. How many of you are interested in cybersecurity field or excited about it or want to, kind of explore it? There is something called as cybersecurity. Okay, I see few responses. Great. So, security is very important thing because nowadays there's a lot of bad things happening on internet, or videos are being altered, data is being leaked, all these things are happening. So cloud providers have dedicated teams that protect the data or your sensitive data against the hackers. Okay, so these are the reasons why are we talking about cloud, and it is a vast growing field. There are a lot of job opportunities as freshers for you, and in fact you have a lot of opportunities to even be one of the innovators there in the space, creating something of your own. Now, what are the companies that provide cloud services? So, there is AWS by Amazon, there is Azure by Microsoft, and there is Google Cloud by Google. You will be learning all three of them in your second year. This is not something you will study in first year because there's some other topics that are important. Your foundation needs to be strong, but then you'll be revisiting. Maybe the slide content is going to help you later, and then these all things is what you'll be learning as part of your course. Do you know any more companies that provide cloud services? Are you aware? There are more companies. These are the key companies, the big names that you see in the market. AWS by Amazon, Azure, Microsoft, and then Google Cloud. What you need to do is there is IBM, there is Geo. Yes, Geo Cloud is there, but it wasn't that good. Salesforce is there. So all these companies are there, so you can check it out. But then these three are the key important companies that you need to know. Okay, you need to know these three. You can remember them. Okay, any doubts still here? How's the session going till here? Is everything clear till now? Yes. And you know what? We'll be giving you the account access also for this, so you don't need to worry. Yes, OneDrive is also there. Nice, Himanshu. Very good. OneDrive is also there. So I'll move forward, okay? I'll move forward. So till now, just to summarize what we learned, what is cloud? Why is it required? Why do companies prefer cloud? And what are the key cloud provider companies? Okay, these are the four things that we have talked about till now. Okay, now there are certain types of cloud services that are being provided. One is IaaS, then there is PaaS, and then there is SaaS. Have you heard of these terms, anyone? And you know what? Lot of you, by when you start with the course, will start building your own SaaS softwares. जिनको भी startup करना है या anybody who's looking forward to try something hands-on, build something of your own, you will be maybe going to offer SaaS product. Do you know the full form by any means? You can try answering to me in chat. Those who know, those who don't, you don't need to worry. We'll cover all these three. There are three cloud services that are being provided by these cloud providers, and we learn about each of them one by one. IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay. Software as a service. Amazing. Arohan, Naman, good. Lucky, very good. Great. Software as a service is SaaS. So we'll start one by one. Okay. So IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service. So how to understand this or what does this mean? So imagine that you are feeling hungry right now, and I hope so few of you must be feeling because it is lunchtime. So if you're feeling hungry right now and you want to cook food for yourself, now who is the owner of the kitchen at your home? Mom. Okay, Keshav says mom. What about others? So you guys need to answer, okay? Don't be hesitant. Just feel free. Ask any questions. I'll give a quick introduction about me as well after I complete the whole session, okay? So everyone's mom is the kitchen in charge. Now let's say you decide to build something of your own. Then, if you're feeling hungry and you decide to cook something of your own, you need to ask permission, take permission that, okay, mom, I want to cook something for myself, and please give me kitchen for 1 hour. I'll take 1 hour. And then you don't enter in the kitchen because you're going to create mess. You'll cook food, you will clean the kitchen, you'll have your food. So what are you doing? You're renting the kitchen for some certain amount of time, and then you will figure out things for yourself. You'll find where are the vegetables, where are the spices, and then you will cook food for yourself. So this is one way. This is called as infrastructure as a service or IaaS. What we do in this case is we say cloud service to cloud service providers that I want server, I want storage, and I'll figure out on my own how do I need to utilize them. How do I need to use servers? How do I need to storage? And I'll take care of it. So I rent hardware virtually. Is infrastructure as a service clear to everyone? In this case, we rent hardware virtually. We say that give me this much storage, give me this much, this is my server requirement, and I'll use it. So I'm renting infrastructure. I'm getting infrastructure as a service. Okay. I'll give you examples of each one. First of all, we'll understand the terms. Okay. Second is platform as a service. Now let's say that have you watched MasterChef? TV में आता है. There is something called as MasterChef. How many of you have watched it? By any means, 1 or 2 episodes, yes. So what happens there is, instead of you owning the kitchen, there is a table, and all the chefs are given all the materials kept on the table like this. You have all the vegetables, you have all the spices, and then they tell you what uh, food or what dish to cook, and then the chef only prepares that dish. Have you guys, observed this thing? So you have, let's say you ask your mother, okay, do all the preparation, keep everything ready for me, and then I will cook the food myself. I won't be able to do the preparation. So all you do is you just have everything ready and you just put it and you just cook it on the stove. So this is platform as a service. When I say platform as a service, it basically means there is the whole platform being set up. You have the whole ready environment and you just use it for coding purposes or for building purposes. Okay, this is platform as a service. Is everyone clear with what do we mean by platform as a service? Yes. Now, last thing, which is software as a service, and which is very important, and you would be probably giving software as a service maybe by the end of your first year or your second year. So, given that you're hungry and you cannot cook food for yourself, you decide to visit a nearby cafe or a restaurant, and then you just order your favorite food, you get it served hot, and you just enjoy eating it. So this is SaaS or software as a service. So what we do is we cannot do things for ourselves. We just want services and we have ready to use applications. Can you think of any software as a service example? Any application that is an example of software as a service? How many of you have used Gmail? Gmail किसने use किया है? Netflix, correct, Arohan. Netflix is one of the software as a service example. Zoom is software as a service example. YouTube is software as a service example. And now you know what do customers want? They all want services. They want software ready for it. So Gmail, is one of the software as a service. It allows you to send mails and have conversations across mails, right? Most of the application have some SaaS. And then Microsoft 365 is also one of the software as a service. You have like Google Docs is there, Google Slides is there. All these are softwares as a service. Is everyone clear with all these three terms? So what are the three types of cloud services? Can you please answer to me in chat? Can you quickly type it down? The short form itself is fine. Yes, Google Meet is also software as a service. All of you, each one of you, kindly type in chat what are the three types of cloud services, so that you remember it. It's SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. Good, great, cool. So examples again. I'll come on to examples. So these are, like notes for you. I've already explained everything. So buying instead of you buying a physical computer, you rent virtual machines. And examples are Amazon EC2, Microsoft virtual machines. You will learn about them in future. So this is something you're going to study very soon. Then there is platform as a service. So there is Google App Engine, there is Heroku, there is Firebase. You just need to know terms. Don't take any load. I don't expect you to remember all this. You will have the notes. And slowly and steadily, when you learn all this, you will be able to memorize them easily. Okay, so just focus on understanding everything right now. Don't focus on kind of memorizing it. So for platform as a service, you have Google App Engine. Heroku is what you will use. Firebase is also what you are going to use. So all these tools is what you will be introduced to. Then there's software as a service. So Google Docs ho gaya, Canva ho gaya, Zoom ho gaya, Chat GPT is also, software as a service. Are we good till here? Any questions, any queries, any doubts still here by anyone? No? All clear? Okay. Okay. So how do we see cloud in our daily lives? So WhatsApp सब लोगों ने use किया होगा, right? Has everyone used WhatsApp? So WhatsApp stores all your chats. It also uses cloud. वो आपके chats कहाँ पे store करता है? It uses cloud. It stores all the backups in cloud. Then you love playing games. All of you would have played online games. Have you played games like Free Fire, BGMI, Valorant, etc., etc.? Can you name down what is your favorite game that you love playing? GTA Vice City. Can you answer me in chat? What all online games do you guys play? Valorant, COD, GTA. These are the common games. Weathering Wave. Great. So all these games nowadays, what they allow is you can have multiple players. You can play with your friends as well. You can have conversation with your friends as well. है ना? आप अपने दोस्तों से बात कर सकते हो while you are playing games. You can chat with your friends. And they are, you are playing live and then you're having conversation. So how does all these things happen? Again, there is cloud. So you are able to play games smoothly. अगर आपका game lag करेगा, you just don't like it. You want it to be very smooth. Yes, Doctor Driving, Temple Run. Nice. So all of you have almost like played a lot of online games. So in online gaming, these cloud services are used, and then storage, of course. So everybody uses Google Drive. I'm sure all of you would have done it. Gmail is what everyone uses. So you have storage services. OneDrive is what you might be aware of, and maybe you would have used it. So storage services are there. Those who have iPhones, Apple Cloud is what you would have used. This is how we use cloud in our day-to-day lives, and I hope so. Have you ever given a thought of all these things? कभी आप लोग के दिमाग में ये चीजें आई थी कि where are my chat history stores, where are my media backup stored? How does this online gaming thing happens? Now you know how the architecture is, right? And if it wasn't in your mind, given that you're going to be future engineers, आप लोग engineers बनने वाले हो, always be curious to know how some specific thing is working. Okay, just have that curiosity. So always question everything. Always know, okay, how is this thing working? I just want to learn about it. Okay, because there's so many things. So remember to be that kind of a student, and you are going to do good always. Now I am going to how gaming uses cloud. Okay. So in gaming, what happens is all these games use animations. They use animations. They are live streaming. Let's say these activities are happening. They are live streaming. And you have multiple multiplayer games also. जहाँ पे multiple players एक साथ खेल रहे होते हैं. So again, there are multiple servers. I won't dig deep into it. I'll just give you a overview picture ऊपर ऊपर से. So multiplayer games जो होते हैं, there are multiple servers and they connect instantly. There is no lag. So how do they happen? All these happen through some cloud servers. There is some edge cloud servers. So on cloud servers, again, like the servers are assigned to respective players, and then there is a very quick communication happening between those servers, and all the data is on cloud, and that is why you're able to chat, you're able to speak, talk while you're playing games, and your game works perfectly fine. I hope so you're able to get a wider view of it. Okay, amazing. Now, just to reinforce what we have learned in this session, I have a quick quiz. I would want all of you to participate it in and answer. So you need to answer whether this thing is cloud or not cloud. So let's say you're saving a photo in your phone's local gallery. Can you tell me, is this cloud or not cloud? NVIDIA introduced cloud gaming. Yes, this is not cloud. Okay. I want answers from everyone, okay? Not cloud, not cloud. Okay, great. There are 23, students. I see 7 to 8 responses. I want responses from everyone. You need to participate in these sessions. See, this is for your good. I am not here to learn, right? I know these things. If I'm telling you, if you have got questions, if you have any queries, अगर आपको कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, you need to speak. Then only these sessions are going to benefit. Okay? So don't hesitate कि कोई क्या सोचेगा कोई क्या बोलेगा. Don't think about it at all. Wherever you are having doubts, just ask, just answer in chat, just participate. Now let's say you have uploaded that photo to Google Photos. Then what is this? Is it cloud or not cloud? This is cloud. Okay, then it's cloud. Great. Now that's the spirit. I see so many responses. Amazing. Well done. So this is cloud. Perfect. Now, third question, playing an online multiplayer game like, let's say, BGMI. This is cloud, right? This is cloud. Everyone knows it. We just discussed it in brief. Writing notes in a physical spiral notebook. Is this cloud or not cloud? No. I see no, not cloud, not cloud. Great. Yes, so if you're writing notes in your physical spiral notebook, this is not cloud. That's your physical notebook that you have with you. You need to carry it everywhere. So again, these are answers. You can score yourself. What was your score? Were you able to answer all questions correctly or not? So first was not cloud, then it was cloud, then it was cloud, then not cloud. And if you were able to get a perfect score, spiral can be eaten by a dog. Okay, great. So if you have scored 4 on 4, congratulations. You were able to understand the term cloud and what does it stands for, and you're clear with the concept. So, a clap for yourself for learning something new. Okay, great. You guys can clap for yourself. Okay, amazing. Now, the most important thing, that is the career options that you have in cloud computing, because all of you are looking forward to maybe land some internship, some job, or maybe build something of your own, if I'm not wrong. Maybe go for research in future. Okay. So in that case, there are certain career options where there are a lot of demand for freshers. So first and foremost role, the top four roles are, there is one image that I've attached and there are a lot of options mentioned here, but we'll focus on these four. So one is cloud engineer. What does a cloud engineer do? That person builds and manages cloud infrastructure. Okay. All these cloud infrastructure, cloud services being provided by these big companies, we need someone to manage it, and that is where cloud engineers are required. Then we have DevOps engineer. Now, what is DevOps engineer? Uh, let's say, if you use Instagram, you or WhatsApp, कभी कभी update आता है and you need to install the update. Has this happened with all of you? You need to install the updates of the applications, yes? And while you install the update, you update your application is still working fine. So in that case, that is where DevOps engineer, are helpful. So we need to automate app updates and server operations, and that is where DevOps engineer, they are helpful. Then security engineer, again, we need to protect cloud systems from hackers. So in that case, we need security engineers. Okay. So security engineers are required there. And then there are AI ML engineers that are required. So, okay, I'll give my introduction here. So, all you can see my name, of course. My name is Jyoti Nigam, and I work in the field of AI and machine learning. So, I am a data scientist. I'm one of the mentors also at Upgrade School of Technology. I've built multiple AI-based software products and solutions, technical solutions for companies, and this is my key expertise. And I'm kind of interested into quantum computing as well. You will find my blogs online. I do love teaching. I do have a lot of blogs, etc. So I have used, I've trained AI models on cloud. So AI and ML engineer, if you dream to be AI and ML engineer, then also you need to learn cloud, because that is what you will be using for training your big models. Okay, so every field, irrespective of which field you are going forward, cloud is something that is required, and you need to be aware of it, and you will be using it, and it's not that difficult. It's easy. When the right time will come, you'll learn how to use those services. Here in this image, there are more roles like architect roles, engineer roles, administrator roles, security roles, operations roles. You can read about it. And then, of course, if this sounds interesting to you, you can think of making future or targeting job roles for cloud computing. Okay, I hope so. I'm clear till here. Any doubts till here? What are the key takeaways from this session? So, again, cloud computing is basically using compute resources through internet. Then it is more than storage. A lot of people get confused whether it is just about storage. No, it has servers, it has database, it includes AI, it includes security, it includes networking. Then what are the big companies? There's AWS, there is Azure, there is Google Cloud. And daily we use all these applications. Netflix हो गया, Instagram हो गया, WhatsApp हो गया, ChatGPT हो गया, everything. And then cloud is of course the future. Yes, Kubernetes and Docker is what you'll learn in future. Again, these are advanced topics, so you use it for spinning some containers and everything. So that you will learn in future, Arprava. But I'm glad that you know these terms. So very nice. Is everyone clear till here? Cool. Are you interested to see how AWS, Amazon AWS looks like? Yes, so I'll do one thing. I'll share my screen and I'll walk you through Amazon AWS, okay? And one more thing is that in Amazon AWS, you can create student account. You need to upload your student ID. You need to have a debit card or credit card, and they cut 1 rupee, and then you get 12 months of access for Amazon AWS. You get some free credits and you can use it. So give me a minute. I'll share my screen and I'll show you how Amazon AWS looks like. Okay. I'll just log into my account. I have an account already, and then I'll just show it to you. Yes, uh, Amazon, is like I mentioned, Google, Microsoft, AWS. These three are very big companies. So you will see all over the internet everywhere, them providing the cloud services and lot of ads for them as well. Have you ever seen the screen of AWS services? Anybody? Like in previous few sessions, few students mentioned that they have used it. No, okay, that's fine, completely fine. So let me quickly sign in. Just let me know if my screen is visible to you guys or not. Just give me a second. Can you tell me, is my screen visible? Can you see the dashboard? Okay. So this is how Amazon AWS, this is AWS software, it looks like. What are the key components here? You see that there is some region mentioned here. It shows United States. We have Mumbai also as one of the regions. We have so many, like Asia, may there are so many regions. Canada, may so many regions. Europe, there are different regions. And if let's say I'm in India, I would probably choose Mumbai so that the speed or the latency is less. सबने वो ocean cables, ocean के अंदर there are a lot of data cables through which internet travels. Have you guys seen it? Yes, you must have seen through in previous sessions. Yes. So, given that if we choose a nearby place, of course, you will get a better speed option. So, this is the region. This is my account. This is the home screen. It shows what all things I've recently visited, what all applications maybe I'm running. Right now, there are no applications running. It shows me the cost as well. So, what are the cost? This is how the screen looks like, and I'll show you what all services are there. So AWS, it offers more than 200 services. More than 200 services are there. Yes, in Gladden Sir's lecture. Yeah, great that you remember. So more than 200, 250 services are there and all in different domains. For example, you see services for application integration for blockchain, for let's say database, for development, for web development, then for machine learning, for game development, for Internet of Things. And do you need to remember all of them? No, even I don't know all these services. It is not possible for me to remember each and every service, right? So जो भी हमको यूज करना होता है, we'll just learn that at the right time, and then we'll be able to remember it. Yes, of course, you can host your website using AWS, and that is what people do. They host their websites. If you have, huge traffic, then you will use AWS to host your website. Okay. So I'll tell you one thing. Like, given that I work in the field of AI and ML, I've used all these services that are being mentioned here for machine learning, like Bedrock is there, Comprehend is there, DevOps Guru is there, Forecast is there, for Fraud Detector is there. So I know all these services well. But if I go to blockchain, I have no idea how it works because I haven't used it as of now. Okay. So all you need to do, even for quantum, they've got Amazon brackets. I've used this also. Then there's Internet of Things. So many fields are there, and uh, whatever you will be learning in future, you can learn to use it, and you'll be able to, understand how it works. So this was like Amazon AWS. I hope so everyone is able to understand this. Okay, some out of the context question. What is the best use of napkin AI? So let's say that a better example would be मान लो you have got a project and आप उस project पे काम कर रहे हो and now you need to prepare a presentation for that project. Okay, so in order to prepare presentation, you cannot have theoretical bullet points. You need to make good presentation that looks very good, beautiful, and people prefer seeing it. So you need diagrams, you need flow charts. आपको presentation कैसा पसंद है? Presentation that just has text or presentation that has diagrams and images? What do you prefer? Diagrams and images. So in order to convert your texts into diagrams, into flow charts, into something that looks beautiful, is where you use Napkin AI. Okay, Ashish? Yes, diagrams and attractive. That is how that is where Napkin AI is very useful. Okay, great. Any more questions? Feel free to post about this session on LinkedIn. Share your learnings. Make sure you have taken LinkedIn 30-day challenge or whatever was there in your, first session, and be committed towards it. Okay. How was today's session for everyone? Can I get some quick feedback? Were you able to understand everything? Amazing. Great. Okay. Cool. You can ask any questions, any queries, any doubts. Otherwise, we are good to end the session. And we'll meet again soon in another session. Maybe quantum computing. Okay? Done
Okay.
some lessons in Upcake. Okay. Great. So, well, thank you so much, everyone, for attending this session. Now, ma'am, what is the use of Amazon AWS? So, Shubham, Amazon AWS is one of the cloud service providers. Like Amazon, the cloud service provider is AWS, and it has got more than 200, 300 services where using those services you can, again, like I told you, if you want infrastructure as a service, you use, let's say, EC2. If you want platform as a service, you have some certain applications that you need to access. If you want software as a service, then that is where, let's say, for machine learning, there's Amazon Comprehend, which is a software as a service that they provide. So based upon your problem that you're solving, you use different application integrations based upon the domain you're targeting. I hope so it is clear now. And rest, you will learn about all these things in detail in future. soon. Shubham, please let me know if I could answer your question and if you're clear. Great. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day. We'll meet again soon in another session. Okay? Bye.